The more serious you are, the fewer women come close. The more sincere you are, the more likely you'll be treated like a dog. Why is that? Knox knows many men blame women, thinking women are materialistic, look down on them, and only care about money or appearances. This isn't entirely wrong, but how others treat you largely depends on how you treat yourself. 1. The broken window effect. When talking to women, if you start to belittle yourself or show insecurity, they'll instantly begin to look down on you. That's why some men pour their hearts out for women and still don't get love or respect. Some guys lay everything bare right after meeting a girl, always giving in, constantly pleasing, trying to build a sincere man image. But that backfires, because men look for followers, women look for strength, especially when both parties don't know each other well. Your subconscious self-deprecation gives her a negative first impression: you're weak. When you talk endlessly about your flaws and hardships, the other person will instinctively believe you're exactly as you describe, defective. This leads them to think, you're not good enough for someone like me. We grow up being taught to be humble, lowering others' expectations to gain more approval. But this ignores human nature. Once you start devaluing yourself, you'll believe it more, and they'll notice it more. The two layers of negativity create the broken window effect. The more you describe yourself, the more others see you that way. They'll think, if you already see yourself like that, then why shouldn't I see you the same? So if you keep pointing out your weaknesses, you're basically exposing your wounds, giving others a chance to look down on you. Remember, you don't have to hide your flaws. Someone who loves you won't use them against you. But don't deliberately show them off to others either. 2. Sunk cost. When people invest time, energy, or emotions that can't be recovered, they tend to make irrational decisions. They know they're at a loss, but can't stop, because the cost already paid traps them. Many people can't leave one-sided relationships because of the sunk cost from time and emotional investment. When giving and receiving are imbalanced, people can't bear the loss. They fear failure and feel emotionally overwhelmed. That triggers the brain to justify the situation in reverse, making you feel like you're deeply in love and can't live without the person. But what you think is true love is often just emotional obsession. You're not attached to the person, you're attached to what you've already given. So the more you invest, the deeper you fall. You start fantasizing and invest even more, trying to turn things around. This creates a vicious cycle. The more you give, the more you lose, but the harder it is to stop. Psychologist Jacques said, 90% of our unhappiness comes from being unwilling to let go. So how do we avoid falling into the sunk cost trap? When you lack resources, skills, or options, don't rush into long-term relationships. At that point, what you need isn't love, it's salvation. You're in a state of scarcity. Don't go grocery shopping when you're starving. You'll buy things you don't need. Don't start a relationship during your lowest moments. You'll meet the wrong person. When you're in scarcity, anyone who shows a hint of interest feels like the one. That makes you emotionally impulsive, overinvest, and fall into a damaging loop. I'm Knox, focused on uncovering the truth and tactics hidden beneath male-female dynamics. Thanks for watching.